Today, I want to talk to you about how and why to buy. So, this basically is just an answer to a couple of questions that I've had this week. And I want to show you how to buy forever, what to buy at forever, and why you need to buy it forever. Because buying storage is kind of a new thing. I think, what we're used to in cloud storage is either free, everything's free out there, or paying a subscription and running out of space and needing to increase your subscription amount. And with Forever, the entire key of this entire thing is that it's not a subscription model and it's not free. So, being that it's not a subscription and it's not free, you are going to own a digital asset when you buy. When you purchase your storage, you're going to own that storage. And that's a huge key. This is not an e-commerce site. I was speaking with a group yesterday. We talked about Shutterfly. And if you're not buying at Shutterfly or Snapfish or any of those places that are free often enough, if you're not buying often enough, then they will delete your account. They will delete your photos because they're not concerned about storing your photos. They're concerned about you purchasing, and they want to keep you in the system purchasing. Those sites are not, going to be around forever. They are not permanent. We've all seen the things of Costco shutting down and shifting over to Shutterfly, which is really sad story. But I've been affected by that kind of thing in the past too. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about helping people with Forever and being sure that you are getting your account set up and you're purchasing so that you can own that digital asset of storage. And just a quick little reminder, in case you don't already know, but when you buy your storage, the majority of that money actually goes into a guarantee fund. It does not go into, the corporate office or paying salaries. It goes into a fully restricted fund that is there to maintain your photos, videos, audio files, and documents on the site in perpetuity. So it pays for you not only to have a secure and private account, but it also pays for digital migration so that your files will all be migrated to new formats over time. So 50, 100 years from now, people will still be able to see your files no matter what format they're living in. That is the beauty of Forever. And the idea of this guarantee fund, which is much like an endowment structure, it's much like an insurance policy. And there's already more than $20 million in that guarantee fund that is going to be there. So the more people that join in, the more money that will be there. And it's, of course, invested. And so that money will continue to grow over time as well. And they do just take out quarterly draws, small draws, in order to maintain your things on the Forever site. So let's just take a look here. I'm going to share my screen with you. And what I'm going to show you, well, of course, I tested this right before we started, and I'm not seeing the screen I need to share with you. Oh, I know why. Okay, hang tight 1 second. Had to do with the jumping into Facebook. Okay. Da-na-na-na. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's not it either. Hang tight. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an empty state account. So this basically is if you have just started with a free introductory 2 GB account, I am sharing these with people all the time and helping people get started. And so this is what your account might look like. And you have 2 GB of space. So you're able to upload and bring photos in. Now, if you're not sure how to do that, there's trainings on that. In this Let's Have Lunch series, I've covered a lot of the uploading things. But today I'm going to show you how to purchase and how to buy and what you can buy it forever. So the first thing that you would buy is your storage. So you would go to preserve and share right here. So this top banner is all the Forever things that you can buy and do it forever. The second banner is your private and personal account where your library, your albums, your tags, your projects, and so forth. And I'll continue covering little bits of information through these Let's Have Lunch series. So if you just focus on 15 minutes a week with me, you'll learn a lot. So the first thing we're going to do is look at preserve and share. This is where you are able to go and buy storage. You can read all about it. You can come down here and determine how much storage you want to purchase. I would encourage you to just buy as much as you feel comfortable spending, basically. Yes, it's true. The more you buy, the less it costs. So let's just take a look at 25 gigabytes right here. That's a great place to start. with 25 gigabytes, it's actually $329.99 when you make a one-time payment. You can see that for 25 gigabytes, it is about $13.20 per gigabyte to have permanent cloud storage. Now, remember, there's no additional fees here. There are no subscriptions. There are no, nothing else that you need to pay. This is a one-time payment, and you're going to own 25 gigs of storage, and you can place your photos, videos, audio files, and documents in your 25 gigs. And if you put things in there that you decide you don't want, you could delete them. It will reduce your storage space. So let's say you deleted 2 gigs worth of things. You would have, if you had 25 gigabytes filled up and you deleted 2 gigabytes, then your storage would be at 23 gigabytes. So you can upload and delete as you decide. When you run out of space, you can always buy more. You could come back and buy another 25 gigs. You could decide that, you know what, I think I'm going to start out at 100 gigs, because if you did that, the cost per gig is going to only be $8.25. So like I said, the more you buy, the less it costs. So to decide what you want to invest in upfront. If you are backing up your entire phone, you might need to go ahead and buy 100 gigabytes, because if you start the process and you get halfway through and realize you need to buy more space, you can do that, but it's going to cost you a little bit more per gig. Okay, so now you're asking me, well, how much can I fit in a 100 gigabyte account? Well, if you scroll down here, you can see with 100 gigabytes of storage you get. Now, it's hard to tell you exactly how many photos you can place in 100 gigabytes, because it all depends upon compression. Your photos that get uploaded to Facebook, as soon as they hit Facebook, they reduce the resolution to a facsimile size that is tiny, tiny, tiny. You can see it on the screen, but it really has no value outside of Facebook because it's so small. You can bring those into Forever and you can see them beautifully on the screen, but you can't print them or do anything else with them. But you can hold a lot more photos of that size than you can of a camera that you're taking a photograph with. Excuse me. And Forever does not store raw files either, if you're thinking about that question. So anyways, just take a look here to see what you get. With 100 gigabytes, you could get approximately 15,000 to 50,000 photos. I know that's a wide range, but they have to give you that range because, as I said, there's different sizes per each photo, depending on where they're coming from. Also, another piece that is very important is when you upload into Forever, you're uploading with the full resolution file and it stays at that resolution. Then you can download it and you keep that resolution. There's no compression bringing it up into Forever, which is an important point. Okay, so now if we look below, you can see with 100 gigabytes, you can, it's $824.99 for a one-time payment. But if you toggle right here, you can see what it would be is if you did it in 24-month installments. Okay, so this is big because you could decide to go ahead and get the 100 gigs, but I'm going to pay for it monthly. After your 24 months of the $41.99 payments, then you will own that storage. Now, you are basically going to own the storage in the beginning, but you do have to pay for it for that 24 months. But again, this is not a subscription, it's a payment plan, just to pay it off without having to pay that $824 lump sum. Okay, so go ahead and look and see how much you want to buy. There are more options. You can buy a lot more storage if you want to do that, but I always say this is a pretty good place to start. And then you would just buy storage. Click here, and then that would go into your cart. Now, if this is what you're buying, the coupon code will automatically come in and, so I've got it set up here. I'm going to do this payment here, the storage payment plan, and it would be $41.99 a month. Make sure that you go back and you get your welcome coupon. So that would be placed right here. Now, if you just started a 2 gig account, you have 60 days to use a $20 welcome coupon that can be applied here. You just need to go to your email and find it. And the way you do it is when you confirm your account, that coupon comes from Forever. So if you haven't confirmed your account in your email, it's going to ask you to confirm your account. So go ahead and do that. And then you will be able to get that coupon out of your email. If you have a question, feel free to email me if I'm your ambassador. If someone else is your ambassador, email them and they'll be able to look that up for you. Okay, now one other thing I want to tell you, when we are talking about storing your photos and buying at Forever and the importance of buying, right? We don't want something that's free to keep our photos. We don't want a subscription. I want to just hit on that real quick. Those two pieces. If it's free, if you're storing your photos somewhere that's free, you don't own them anymore. They do. That's why they're letting you store them for free, so they can data mine you and gather information from you to sell to third parties. And there's no promise it'll be there tomorrow if it's free. And if you are paying for this with the subscription payment, that's all well and good while you're paying for it. But what happens when you stop paying for it? The answer is they shut your account down. So whether it is your credit card is expired, or you're no longer able to pay for it anymore, a person is no longer here, then the account will be shut down. So there's no plan of keeping this for future generations and for your children. So that's why I always talk about being very important to make a photo plan and decide what's going to happen with your photos so they don't get lost. And that's why we're talking about Forever. But one other piece I want to tell you is when you buy Forever Storage, you're able to store, in fact, I think it says it here, photos, videos. Oh, they changed the website. But anyways, I will tell you, you can store photos, videos, audio files, and documents in your account. If you are storing videos in your account, you can store them there, download them to watch them anytime. Okay, that's your storage. However, if you want to video stream and watch them in your account, you will have to add video streaming. That's another cost. And the reason is because streaming is expensive, and they did not want to lump streaming into the price of storage because some people might not need streaming or might not want streaming. So let me show you how to add streaming if you want to do that. And you will be prompted to do that when you have a video that comes in your account. But if you go under products and look at streaming video, you could learn a little bit more about it here. And this is just tells you all about streaming. And this is the pricing. So you can either pay for it monthly, and yeah, this is a subscription, okay? Or you can pay for it yearly. You can turn it on and off whenever you want. So if you are wanting to really, use your money wisely and not have streaming on, you can turn it on for the holidays and then turn it back off. That's fine. But I will tell you that all of my clients, I'm very that I'm doing work for, I always say you really need to make a single payment of video streaming so that you own that streaming and will always stream, so future generations will be able to stream and to watch your videos. Now, I know that looks like a high number, but it's an investment. And I will tell you, Forever is going to be coming out with a payment plan just like storage. So it will be much lower than that over a period of 24 months. So you can wait for that, but I just want you to be, recognize that you're not going to get to stream your videos unless you pay to stream. This is what it looks like without a streaming plan. This is what it looks like with a streaming plan. I love a streaming plan because when you're streaming, I can take the share file link right here. I do this all the time. I can text it to someone or email it, and they can click on the link and watch my video because I'm paying for video streaming. Now, if they would copy that video to their account and try to watch it and they don't have video streaming, they won't be able to see it. But anyone I share a link with from my account can watch that video streaming. And I use video streaming every day. I use it in my business and I use it in my personal life as well. Okay, so we've talked about storage. We've talked about video streaming. I want to talk to you about digitizing. So this is just the next step, right? So if you have physical photos, you have videos, you have slides, reel-to-reel film, VHS tape, Hi8 tapes. I mean, I talk every day about this with people. This is how you want to get them digitized and upload it into your Forever account. Forever does a beautiful job, and they just opened up a new 5,000 square foot facility. They're located in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It is the highest quality digitization that you will get. White glove service, personal care, and they do things to get the best results. So they might run your tape a couple times to make sure they're getting the highest quality. And it's not just a direct transfer over to, one file to the next. They do a lot of editing in it as well. So especially your reel film and your videos, they are going to cut off the dead space, the heads, the tails, the dead space inside. They're going to make it a very clean, digital file. They're going to edit the audio and make sure it matches to the video. And sometimes that can be off, and give you a really high quality product. So, okay. Oh my goodness, I went over my time. Sorry about that. Well, not too much, not too long. So let me just wrap up here. This is just another thing you can buy forever and you can use with your coupon. So there's 2 different box options. The standard box basically is going to give you 10 items. Let's just look at the medium box. 10 items, and 10 items are 10 tapes or 10 films or 10 sets of 25 pictures. And you can order this box here. It's going to cost you $180 because it's on sale right now, and give you 10 items digitized. You can always put more in the box. You can put as much as you can fit in that box. You're just going to have to pay for anything extra at the same cost, which right now you can see there's a sale. So it'll be the same cost as the others. That is the standard box. The specialty box is a little bit different. With the specialty box, you can digitize anything, not just those things that I mentioned. All of these things are available for you to digitize. Album pages. Forever is the only company that does album pages, and it's beautiful what they do. But you can order this box, and then basically it's going to cost you $180, but you're going to have a $299.99 credit towards whatever you put in the box. And there's a whole beautiful packet that comes, an inventory sheet, so that you can determine what you have, what you need, and know how much you're going to owe when you send this back to Forever. When they get your box and they do the inventory, they will put the additional charges of your extra items in your right here, your cart. And all you'll have to do is check out, and then they'll begin that process. So if you're going to order a box, you just click order now. I would say just add things to Forever. I don't think you need a thumb drive. And then you continue. I always just do standard protection, add to cart. And now you have a digitization box and Forever storage in this cart. If you want to look for additional coupon codes, go to the deals page. On the deals page, you'll see all the codes. And right now, the Forever box is 40% off, which is a big, big, big sale. That's the biggest you'll get. Hit copy on this right here on the coupon code. Hit copy. Go back to your cart. Paste in the coupon code. That's a Command V if you're on a Mac. And then hit apply. Oh, that code was already added. So my coupon's already in there. And then I would just check out here. Now, I just want to wrap this up for us. I was just telling you things that you could buy. So I want to show you one more thing that you can buy. And if you have that coupon code, you could use on this as well. So if you go to create and print, this is an awesome section where Forever is going to offer you some really cool things to print, and use your coupon on that as well. So I would say a couple of things that I'm loving right now is the blankets. So you can print in a wonderful, beautiful, amazing blanket. I just did this one. It's an outdoor blanket that's super cool. And all you do is, like other places, add your photos and add your designs, and then add to your cart. And then you can check out. So anyways, thank you for joining me today on Let's Have Lunch. I hope that I answered some questions for you and showed you exactly how to purchase your storage, purchase a box, and also show some love by creating something in Create and Print and using your $20 coupon. Then I'm telling you, you're going to fall in love with this system. You're going to use it every day. You're going to get the app up on your phone. I'll do a training on that soon so that you can really have access to everything that you're organizing, being able to share it with your friends, your family, and also remember to your future generations. So thanks for joining us today as we talk about photo planning and getting started with Forever. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your ambassador. You can always find out who that is at the top of your account. And we're all here to help you. And that's another benefit that you get with using Forever. You get a free you get a free person to come alongside of you and be your first line of support. Okay, thanks everyone. Have a great day.